ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
Oh my god, he has no cape. Oh wait, there it is.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2016 Abomination Waves Wonder Man. If you're trying to pick up your new Marvel Legends, you can get them right now.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Alright, we got a brand new Wonder Man. It has been a long time since we've gotten a Wonder Man figure, and I think that a reissue for Wonder Man has been long overdue. Very excited about this figure. I already like it a lot. If you want to see the packaging over here, that's what it looks like. If you want to see detailed images, it's all over at MarvelousNews.com. See the image of him right over there. And there's a read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. I really like the accessories that we get over here. They're the same ones that we'd seen with Havoc, but of course they're translucent purple instead of translucent blue. So let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at Wonder Man. So back in the Toy Biz days, we'd gotten two versions of Wonder Man. We'd gotten the purple ionized version of Wonder Man, and then we'd gotten the regular fleshy version. And with this figure, we get both options, kind of, right? So we get these ionized effects right over here, which again are the same thing as the Havoc one. So nothing new about the sculpt. Very nice translucent purple plastic, and they are identical to each other. So that's very cool. And then we get these new hands right over here, which could have been pulled from another figure, but I like that we're getting the purple translucent fist right over there. As you saw earlier, I thought they looked pretty good with the figure. Then you get these regular hands right over here for not holding stuff, I guess, but yeah, it's cool that we can switch these out. And to compare the size of these hands, I really do think that these came from a smaller figure, but the size difference between them is not nearly enough to bother me. And here's looking at our brand new Wonder Man head sculpt, which I like. I think this is a pretty good looking head sculpt. You know, it actually looks a little unique compared to some of the other ones out there, I think. You know, I like the huge jaw that he has right here. Not huge jaw, but, you know, very strong jaw. I think it looks really good. I really like the red paint for his eyes right over there. There's a little bit of an extra dot from that eyebrow and a little extra black paint right there, but that's really all I have to complain about as far as the paint goes. Then to compare this to the Toy Biz one right here, you can see the difference right there. So, you know, this one has all kinds of flesh shadowing effect and whatnot, you know. This kind of has a little bit of the pucker mouth going on, so I'm really liking this one. And then to see the ionized version right over there, I love those glowing purple eyes. Ooh, it's so cool. But yeah, I think this looks really good. And I really like how the hair came out. I love the touch of blue that they added over here. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'm digging that, man. I don't know, if there's going to be a Marvel Legend that was going to be a ShartimusPrime Marvel Legend, you know, like, or Russ anyway, it would be this one right here. I remember back in year 1 of my YouTube channel, I asked a lot of people like, hey, which Marvel Legend would look the most like me? And a lot of people said the Wonder Man. And I don't know if they're just thinking this face right here looks like me, which I don't think it really does, but just generally speaking, of all the superheroes out there, I think, you know, I kind of look like Wonder Man the most. So, hey, if anybody wanted to make a ShartimusPrime Marvel Legend custom, you know, this would be the figure to use, especially with the cut off arms over here and everything. I really like how the paint came out right over here on the chest. And of course, we're seeing the Grim Reaper body mold used over and over again, but I don't have a problem with that, you know, and aside from the chewing right here of the shoulders. And I'm getting better at using this, you know, if I hinge this forward and then push that in, it gets chewed up a lot less. But as soon as I start moving it upwards that way, then it's, you know, then it starts getting ruined. So I wish we got just a little bit more gap right over there with that mold. But again, I think the flesh tone looks good. And these bands right over here around the arms look really nice. They added several layers of paint, or at least 2 layers of paint to these, you know, and I think that's really good on the chest. We have the black plastic, and it's almost got a bluish hue to it. I mean, I know it's black, but I don't know, as I brighten things up, I'm just tripping. For some reason, I felt like there was just a little bit of blue in there, but no, not really. But anyway, these bands look really good around his wrists, like these. And then the legs do look pretty good for the most part, except for some red splotching right over there. There's the back of it, and then the boots look pretty good. So not a whole lot of new stuff with this figure, but I like it. I think it looks a pretty good looking Wonder Man, you know? And then on the back over here, they didn't spare the paint, you know? Just a little bit missing right over there. And we still have that hole peg where you can put in a Toy Biz stand or a Mafex stand. Seeing the Grim Reaper body mold used over again over here, the articulations, nothing too new, right? I did notice that this figure is a little bow-legged though. I think it's just this right leg over here. So I do need to heat this up and straighten this out right over here. Anyway, you can make his head look up that that far, he can look down that far, side to side movement. Again, the shoulders thing, you want to be careful, you know, if you just move it all the way up there, it can only move outward that far, but you can get more movement moving it out like that. You get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, the wrists move side to side and they all hinge up and down. Ab crunch joint moves that far forward and that far back. Waist swivel, which is a little on the wobbly side, by the way. You can see that, you know, a little bit of the gappage right there. So yeah, just a little bit wobbly. So yeah, you can turn side to side over there. Hip joints move outward that far. He can kick people in the face, and he cannot move his leg backwards. You have an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and calf rotation. Ankle moves down, up only that much, and he does have ankle pivot. Then here's the figure at its widest stance possible with both feet flat on the floor. Now to measure this figure, you can see that Wonder Man is standing just over 6.5 inches tall. Then here's Wonder Man compared to his brother, the Grim Reaper, which they share the same body mold, same legs and everything over here. You can see the open hand right over here. Of course, this side right over here is completely different, and they have different head sculpts. Then for your Wonder Man figure comparison, we have the Toy Biz regular version of Wonder Man, and then we have the variant translucent purple ion charged Wonder Man right over there. Now you can see that this one actually has a different design, even though it's just subtly different. This is how he looked on the cover of Wonder Man #1. This is his more modern look right over here. But as you can see right here, there are many looks to Wonder Man. Then here's Wonder Man compared to the Hasbro Captain Britain figure I just reviewed the other day. And you can see that these have different body molds as opposed to the Toy Biz figures where they had shared the same bucks over here for Wonder Man and Captain Britain. And yeah, I definitely like having this Captain Britain figure being taller than Wonder Man. Then here's Wonder Man compared to Married Man. And I think Billy Mahoney's choice for this figure right over here is actually perfect. This really does look like me, I think. I think he did a really good job on picking this one out. And it's no coincidence that I'm reviewing Wonder Man today, as it is my 35th birthday today, so I'm about to go eat a whole ton of pizza and fart all day. Then here's Wonder Man next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So I like this figure a lot, but I don't know if I like it more than my variant Wonder Man figure. I don't know. Which one do you like more? I always thought this one was really cool, but I really do like this figure. It's definitely going up on one of the shelves over in the dork room. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you wish to do so. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more ShartimusPrime videos coming your way. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can see the latest in Marvel news and a photo gallery of images over at marvelousnews.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
And then here's Wonder Man compared to... And then here's one...